Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Pirates. What's that little shimmy my character just did? I was at 29, I believe, at this point? That's pretty cool. But, yeah. I have some things to go over, but first let's go through a little overview of what happened last time. Last time we started up here after having explored the entirety of this little Badlands section. Don't want to call it a mesa, but they changed the name to Badland like years ago, didn't they? At this point. So I'm not entirely sure why I still want to keep calling it a mesa. But anyways, after that we started exploring this little, well, we started with this little taiga area here. Hadalea the villager. There's a zombie villager thing here with, well, one zombie villager, one regular villager. And over here we found our first Cyclops of the episode. There's a... If you look over here, oh boy, there are quite a few. Because we explored the entirety of this and all of this little island down here too. So, just give you a quick overview of how many Cyclops we fought. We have 5 Cyclops eyes, and I think these drop about 50% of the time. Yeah, we probably killed about 10 Cyclopses last episode. But it's okay, we've got some story bits going on where there's like 4 Cyclopses around this one tiny little monastery in the middle of the snow plateau, or the snow plains rather. The monastery was in danger. We were just protecting some poor innocent villagers. That's what happened there. But anyways, yeah, last time was basically just a lot of fighting. The Cyclopses, basically, and just exploring like a snow plain. It's considered a snowy beach. It's just a massive snowy beach, so literally nothing could spawn here, but apparently a monastery and Cyclopses. There's also a shipwreck somewhere in here, but it's literally just the mast, and there's nothing there. Anyways, over on the small little Taiga Island over here, there's another villager thing and one of the little fishing huts, but nothing really major there. But besides that, we did get to level 2 imbuements, which was kind of a letdown. I was expecting it to give us some sort of damage boost, but that was not the case. So, almost fell into that water there. I have been looking into things and reading over information. I've been testing things out, and I have worked out a couple things as for how this devil fruit mod of ours works. Really? I literally just turned it daytime, or nighttime rather. No. It was nighttime as I was getting ready to start it, so I turned it daytime. It did not feel like I spent that long getting ready to do the intro, but apparently I did. Anyways, where was I? Yes, I also cleared this out. Was up to quite a bit of testing and everything, and looking through a whole bunch of information to figure out how this works. So currently, we're level 3 on our fruits, and we're level 2 imbuement and level 2 perception. Well, our color of arms hockey and our color of observation hockey are both 1. This number here is the level of the overarching hockey type. Here we'll get imbuement, and if we just take a quick look at the info card here, imbuement, coding, and emission all belong to the armament hockey, color of arms hockey. And then observation has perception and precognition. We're actually getting pretty close to getting precognition to level 1. And then the player doesn't have conqueror's hockey. This is a different type of hockey that you apparently, there's a couple ways to get it. One way is to like get lucky on when you spawn into a world to get chosen to get it. Otherwise, you can get it by completing all the advancements or mastering all of your other hockey types. We might not get a chance to see that unless I unless I just give myself the powers to do that at this point in the series. But anyways, hockey. Currently, level 2 imbuements, and coding is slowly working its way towards that. And right now, I don't want to hit the ostrich. I don't have a good target for this. You know what? I'm just going to give myself a dummy so I can like show this off real quick. Nope. Dummy. Nope. I said dummy. Apparently double clicked the button. So obviously, 10 damage. If we turn on our imbuement hockey, we still do 10 damage. If, and this I'll just make, apparently, after some testing I've done, I'm good. I actually need a wooden sword to show this off. Why is that wooden? Oh, I have strength on. Oh yeah. 7. Still 7. Figured I'd do that again. Wooden sword. This is the fruits of my labor looking through all this. 4. 5. So, the way the hockey works, and specifically for imbuement, I'll start with here, because that's the one we are using the most right now. Imbuement, yeah, I turned it off, so I shouldn't be wasting anymore. Increases any, well, I was going to say any vanilla sword, but that's not quite the case either. It increases based on your armament hockey level, because this will go up, I think, to a maximum of 30 once you've maxed out imbuement to 10, coding to 10, and emission to 10. Your color of arms hockey maxes out at level 30. And at level 30 of armament hockey, any sword, vanilla sword specifically, will go up to the level of netherite. So at that case, an iron sword or a wooden sword, it doesn't matter. If you're hating something, you're doing netherite damage and the sword isn't taking damage. You also eventually, assuming you've leveled up all of your hockey, you will get more hockey imbuement abilities that are just better. So like, the base form coding is basically just there so that you can train up your hockey to get to the better ones, and then you'll use those instead, which I guess makes sense. So basically, this is a pretty not useful ability for us right now. Well, we're going to continue training it up because getting like really strong boost is like really cool. Coding, eventually we'll get coding up and we'll get our coding hockey, in which case our punches, I think at level 1 of everything, get like a plus 1.5 or 3. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember the exact bonuses, but it's like pretty good to the point where like punching might be better than most swords. And as I said, that will just eventually get better as time goes on. Then all of this perception, and the other one we'll get. Perception currently gives us that, so we get a little white box around the hitbox of certain of entities to see where they are. Once we level that up, that will eventually give us more information, like if it's hostile or not. We get that at certain levels, and I don't actually know anything else besides that from what I could do in my CMI testing. But there is one more important thing to go over. Actually, a couple. The devil fruits. So I was messing around with this a bit, because I was like, we didn't get anything for level 3 of our devil fruits. And I literally tested out every ability, level 2 versus level 3, and there is literally no change. There is literally no change until level 7, when we get our next abilities in the devil fruit. No boosted damage, no boosted ranges or anything. We'll get our next abilities at level 7, but I think the rest of the levels between 2 and 7 are literally just there to fill time to make it a little bit harder before you get the abilities. I'm assuming that is almost certainly different for every fruit. I think every fruit maxes out at level 30, and every fruit has more or less abilities that you'll get across that range of 1 to 30. But as far as this fruit goes, we get our skills at 1, 2, 7, and 15, I believe, is what I worked it out to. And actually, our abilities with this fruit's change once we use the other forms. Like, stretchable arms actually tells us gear 2nd, gear 3rd, and gear 4th, which are the last 3 abilities that we get for our fruit. And from my testing with them, those are all super powerful abilities, so the fact that it, like, pushes them back is... I understand why they would do that. So, like, I have no problems with that. And that's basically all my testing on abilities and everything. I do have one more thing to show off. Stretchable arms, go! It doesn't break anymore! Well, sort of doesn't break anymore. We now get this really cool animation whenever we do that. Our armor sleeve and our claws don't really match up with it. But I found out what the problem with that was. Apparently, the Devil Fruit mod hasn't updated since like August, and it uses a library mod to deal with a lot of its animations. The library mod has updated in the last few months more often than the Devil Fruit mod has. So, like, the Devil Fruit mod is stuck to an older version of the animation library. So, we just had to roll back that animation library a little bit. That caused a slight problem with Mousies, where the version of Mousies we were using wasn't actually compatible anymore. But the previous version of Mousies was. So we've technically rolled back our animation library. I think it's Gecko library, something like that. We had to roll that back a couple versions, and we ended up rolling back Mousies a version. But the version we lost was just like a couple of pretty small looking bug fixes that probably aren't going to affect us anyways. So I figured that was, yeah, there's no point not doing this actually. And we now have really cool animations, like to the point where I can do this, and I get all these arms. Or I guess it's supposed to be like my arms are like super fast and just going after each other, going pow 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 pow. And I turned it off, and I'm not jittering all over the place, so that's yay! I'm really glad I looked into that. But anyways, at this point, I've sort of been going over things for almost 15 minutes now, actually. I think it's time we start setting off, and I think we're actually going to set off exploring in the north region here. So I'm just going to head off until I find something cool. So I'll be back in a moment. I started running off, and then I remembered I remembered one change I made to the mod pack that I completely forgot about it for a second. There was a couple episodes ago, and I think I started talking about it again last time. I was talking about a mod called Chunks Animators, which could be really useful for finding large dragons. I went ahead and added that in, because otherwise I'm just digging down, searching forever trying to find dragon dens. And I started going away on the boat before I remembered I had that in. I decided to come back to shore and start trying it out. And I apologize for the flash that's about to happen. But if you see right there, there is a dragon underground. We finally found a large dragon den. If I stand right above it and go like that, I actually can't see it anymore. I apologize for all the flashes. But I'm going to start digging my way down so that we can finally fight a large dragon. I think it should be somewhere around here, right? If we go G2. It's probably right around here. It might actually be further away than this. I'm hoping I've judged distances correctly. That's a spawner. Not what I was looking for, but it's a thing, I guess. Ugh. I guess we'll take all this stuff. Probably don't have a use for all this stuff. I ended up putting up my view distance a little bit, and now the game's not entirely happy with me. But it helps me use that a little bit better, so I'm sorry, game. Put up with it for a little bit. I'll turn back down the view distance in a second. If I press F3 and A again. Ah. Where is it? I do not want to deal with you. I am going to look around for a little bit, because I know there's a dragon down here somewheres, and I want to find it and fight it. We haven't got a chance to do it yet, so I'll be back in a moment. I found it. I actually found it. I am excited for this, but entirely terrified. See if we can't get a... we dig through a little bit, we'll eventually break into an opening where we should be able to see it. Oh. There it is. Oh. That is a big dragon. I think that's tier 5. That could just be a large tier 4, though, but I am fairly certain it's tier 5. I really wish I had night vision right now, actually. That would be so much easier. Ugh. I really want to light this whole place up to make this battle a little bit easier, but... oh, as soon as this thing wakes up, we are going into combat. And it is going to be the toughest combat we've gone through this entire time. Oh. Look at that thing. Look at it. It's massive. Oh, boy. Oh, this thing is going to eat us. Oh. Gonna get it. There it is. There it is. It's up. No, it's asleep. Oh, this thing is scary, but it's so cool. This thing could eat us in like a heartbeat, but it's so awesome. Look at this massive behemoth. There it is. No? No? Oh my god. I am terrified. Oh, there's lava right on the other side of that wall. Oh, here we go. Combat begin. No, this... this guy just wants to sleep. I want to fight it, but now I would feel bad. It's probably going to eat us anyways. You know what? Time to stop being a chicken about it. Okay. 4. 2. And here we go. Come at me. Oh. Come on. Come on. Oh, this thing is strong, and it keeps picking me up and, like, thrashing me around. Punches! Oh, yeah. Oh my god, look at... we actually did it half decent. I wasn't expecting to do that well. Oh, come on, I forgot. My spawn point was on the boat. I slept on the boat. Yeah, I slept on the boat. Forgot about that. I didn't realize that actually put a real spawn point in. That is kind of silly. Apparently sleeping on the boat is a bad idea. So we're gonna avoid that from now on. I am surprised how well we actually managed there. Like, we actually took 200 health away from that thing. It, like, wrecked our armor, and our mask is almost broken. But that thing is so cool. It's so big, and it tried to eat us like 4 times, but we managed to get out of its mouth before it could. So you start digging down for round 2 again? Now that we're right on top of it? Okay. Okay. It will have refilled its health somewhat, but it should not be that high. Let's actually switch away from the mask. I don't want it to break just... Oh, wait, no. They go in here. Those masks are, like, pretty valuable, and they're not super easy to get. We have to, like, run around the savannah until, like, multiple waves of barracoas spawn before we can get more of them. So we're gonna avoid using those up as much as we can. This is actually quite a bit lower down than I thought it was. Let's actually use hockey to, one, boost it, two, not waste our durability so much. Oh, I was about to break. I was about to just fall on the dragon's head there, I think. It's actually like staircase down instead. That seems like a smarter idea. Oh, there's actually water right nearby us. I wasn't even paying attention to the water flowing sound. Oh. Where's the... Oh! Okay. The dragon... The dragon came out to get us. But we came down to get the dragon. We can't actually swim up that to go get it? Oh. How do we do this? Mark the cave. Mark the cave, and we're gonna chase the dragon above ground, I think. Avoiding the water as much as possible. Up here. I could use rocket a little bit. Okay. Where is the dragon? We do not care about you right now, zombie. I knew the dragons could do this. I was not expecting it to do it this quickly, though. Oh, no, I need this. Oh, there you are. Look at all the destruction. Round 2. Come on. I would love to fight a tier 5 above ground, but you can sadly only find... Oh, that was loud. I would love to fight a tier 5 above ground, but you can sadly only find them in caves. But look at the behemoth is fallen. Oh my god. This is 100% a tier 5. I wasn't 100% on it before, but yeah, this is 100% a tier 5. Like, the tier 5 dragons are massive. I'm gonna run around picking up a bunch of stuff. But we should probably start with making sure we have the inventory space to pick up this. Oh. Ugh. So much stuff. I'll run around and just pick up a bunch of these blocks. Just to, like, pick them up and make sure they don't cause any issues. Did we get an egg? No egg. Sad. That is tier 4? That was only a tier 4? I wasn't expecting that at all. I could have sworn that was a tier 5. I know tier 4s were big. I didn't realize tier 4s were just that big, apparently. 63 scales, by the way. I wasn't even paying attention to that number at first. 63 dragon scales. We are good for a while. I'm gonna pick up a bunch of these blocks because we might have a use for them. Then we're going to go explore the cave. I just want to take another moment to appreciate the carnage that is a large-scale dragon. Look at that, it flew all the way up through here. I'm assuming, by the looks of it, that lava and that water block were literally just on their own. I think those were singular blocks of lava and water, basically. Or there might have been a little bit more water than... No, that looks like it was like a single piece of water that like flowed out weird and was like blocked, and then the dragon just tore away the land around it, so it all fell down. We didn't get a proper chance to like, what would be the word? Uh, appreciate the damage that thing could do, because we were like chasing it, trying to catch up. But look at it! It carved out half a mountain. That thing is, that is awesome. And I'm actually incredibly surprised and pretty thrilled that we were able to almost kill it on the first try. Like, that thing was like 50 times our size, and we actually managed to hold our own pretty well. And we managed to take out like 2/3 of its health before we went down for the first time. And after that, the rest of the fight was no issue, really. Oh, would you knock it off? I will punch you in the face just to train Apocky a little bit. Come on. I really want to get I really want to get the unarmed hockey just so I can start training up my better training up my armed hockey, basically, for lack of a better way of saying it. Lava waxed, loyalty 3, efficiency 3, razor's edge 3. Waxed. Lava waxed. That one's actually, I was not expecting that one to be tricky to say, but apparently it was. I'm assuming that probably does the same thing as like a netherite tool, where it gives, there are netherites immune to lava, probably, I think. If I were to take a guess. Oh, come on. You pose no threat to me. Goodbye. I face down a tier 4 dragon. Baby zombies mean nothing to me. Creepers, on the other hand, are just annoying. Anyways, more copper, iron. I don't know why I take bones, but I do. Well, that is actually a lot of lava, apparently. Somewheres around us. We have a few more chests to go through. I'm not actually... Fine, I'll take the... Yeah, I'll take copper nuggets out of chests. But I'm not going to, like, dig up all this copper. I don't think I actually have much in the way of, like, actual uses for copper in general. What I have, I probably don't need already. But anyways... I guess I'll... Cannoli, you may encounter dragons or ruffians. I feel like I've seen that before. Or, no, I don't think I've ever gotten that myself before, but I have seen someone play through this and get one of those before. I think if you use it, you basically eat it and it has a chance to summon a large dragon, if I remember correctly. But, so that would be cool. Just randomly, a tier 5 dragon bust out of nowheres. Did that not... Okay, it was just like a weird stacking glitch that we've been dealing with already. And I think this is the last chest. You know what? Actually, looking at this cave, I probably could have I probably could have known that it wasn't a tier 5. Based purely off of the cave it's in. Because, like, this cave is massive. But, like, for a tier 5... those things are insane. I have a better one. I have a better one. Don't need it. I'm breaking, and I guess I'll just take the rest of this. I completely forgot about the change I made so that I could find these. And then I turn around and check, and there's just a massive dragon under the ground. Oh boy, that worked out well. I'm very glad I remembered that before leaving. Anyways, back to the ship. Okay, with that little detour done with, I think we can actually get to our proper explorations for the episode. I can't believe I forgot completely about that. Did I leave the engine on? No, okay, I turned it off. So we're still good on coal. The boat started going very slowly, and I knew the engine wasn't on. I was just wanting to make sure it wasn't because I left it on and lost all the fuel inside. But that wasn't the case, so we are all set. So, I'll take us back in at the next island then, unless it's right up. No, that's just like a high sandbar. Oh, I ran ashore, I ran aground a little bit. Looks like it was fine, it didn't send us flying or anything. Anyways, at this point, is that is that our next island? Yeah, that's our next island. You know what? Think we're I don't think we need to spend the time to explore that. You know what? This boat doesn't actually fly very high whenever it does that. With the with our other ship, if I have an engine on it and go too fast and hit something, I fly for like 100 miles. This one appears to be a little bit better about that. Basically just because of how much more it weighs, I assume. But anyways, that didn't actually take too long. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot to turn back down my video settings. I literally doubled them from where I usually keep them. Fly. And you working yourself okay out, game? You deciding you're feeling a little bit better about this, I think. I'm not sure if I parked the boat close enough, actually. I can make it onto land. It's a question of if I can make it to the... And the question is yes, actually. And the answer is yes, actually. I have rocket. I sometimes just forget I have this ability. But I don't know why. It's such a useful ability. It's honestly one of the most useful for the entirety of the Gum fruit, I think. Also, I have balloon. And double jump. Yeah, I can make that problem. I can make that no problem. I don't know why I'm always concerned about it. As much as I am. Okay, it was only single height. Are you kidding me? Oh boy, that didn't take long. That appears to only be a tier 3 as well, though. Tier 4, rather. I guess we're fighting another dragon. Downward onto glory. Glorious combat that will certainly mean our certain doom. And we should be coming on it in just a second, and then we'll, like, staircase down around it. This is apparently the episode of dragon battles. You know what? I should have left a marker by the boat. Oh well. Anyways, we should be there in just a second. Hey. No. We're too far down for that to take effect now. Unless I've actually gone too low. I don't like how that flashes like that. That's not actually how it used to work. Okay, the dragon's coming to get us. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that one might be that's high tier 4 again, I think actually. I got a little concerned for a second. 2, 3. Come on. Oh, that's water. Uh-oh. This is an issue. This thing is only creating water all around us. I can't actually see it because it's very dark. It's pretty dark in here. And there's just water everywhere. And it's just slowly whittling us down with that electricity. Oh. How do we deal with this right now? Like, we legitimately can't get at this thing to attack it right now. Oh, what? I was right up against the wall and I couldn't grab on. I guess because I have balloon on? You know what? Turn off balloon. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I have to get to some sort of safety. It's totally gonna break through the ceiling at some point and come get us. This is actually a problem. This dragon is going a lot less smooth than the first one. It's literally right above us. Oh, that's water. The entirety of the dragon cave is filled with water. That is impossible for us to deal with. We cannot go in water. It's just can't see. I just can't see either. You know what? I should have made the dragon armor. One second. This will help out some. Dragon chestplate, dragon helmet, and dragon pants. Our helmet has cursive binding. I didn't even realize that when I put it on. Ugh. Can't believe I missed something that big. Like, cursive binding is, like, awful when you're using something like this, where you can get, like, better armor at any moment. Okay. There's the oversized lizard. Has he calmed down a little bit? I'm not seeing any more lightning flashes. We should eventually cave. Where is he? He's up in the roof. Like, legitimately in the roof, stuck in the wall. Okay. How do I deal with this thing? Oh, I meant to... Yeah, this one's a little bit trickier than the last one. I don't have any sort of roof lights. I have rocket to get up high, and I have, like, double jump. Oh, yeah, this also has a propulsion thing over on it, doesn't it? If I can get this thing to chase me above ground, I could probably get this done a little bit easier. Ah. Where are you going? Ah. Ah, it's like, it's just flying. I cannot see anything right now because of that lightning effect. Come on. Oh, it's putting me in the wall. Come on. Oh, it's so hard to see anything. I don't even really know what's going on. Oh, would you... Punches. What is happening right now? Oh, what is happening? Get distance, get distance. Oh. It is going to chase us in a second. We need time to heal. Oh, we need time to heal right now. I don't have any healing potions or anything on me. Oh, this is not going as well as the first one. The regular mobs aren't helping. Okay. We need to be... Our layout this time is much less to our advantage. We have done decent damage to it, though, I think. I can't actually get a good look at its health parts. Too far out. Oh, our adventures in dragon fighting are not going very well this time. Oh, I thought I was about to fall down far more than I did. Reach. Hockey. Balloon. Oh, where is it? It's at... I can't hit. I'm having a hard time hitting it right now. I need to get some distance again. This terrain sucks so bad for fighting a dragon. There's too much water for a devil fruit user. Oh, come on. I do not like hit and run tactics like this. I would rather just sit there and fight it. But we are not strong enough to fight like that with a large tier dragon like this. We somehow became strong enough to do that with the lower tier dragons, but big tier dragons are a different beast altogether. We definitely just need a time to heal before we go back in. And that is... and I am too impatient to do that. Like, we need to let our hockey build back up. We need to let our energy build back up and our health build back up. I think we've done decent damage to it, though. Where did it go? This might be more terrifying than the seeing it flying right there. It's just, like, disappeared. Okay. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, that was close. Rocket, this is... Oh, what was that? That just put... Oh, my head was covered, I think. Where's he at? Where are they at? Has it escaped the cave at this point? Where did it go? Oh, yes, it has. Oh, this is actually good for us, I think. Assuming it doesn't go out over the ocean itself. Like, a wide open combat is probably better for us. Oh. Oh, that thing... I have no idea if that thing can destroy our ship. It very well could. Oh, there it is. It flew the other direction, though. That's awesome. Oh, what is that? I don't actually know what attack that is. We're going to dodge it. Balloon. Ah. Ah, it's just out of reach. Oh, where's your hitbox? Oh, we got you. We need to turn off balloon. It's good for when we need to jump high, but like dodging and getting in for attacks is a completely different issue that balloon cannot handle. You know, this would actually be a really good situation if we had one of our higher tier double fruit abilities. Ah. Oh, it's like digging us underground with that lightning attack. Ah. Ah. Let go of me. Oh, I have weakness now. That would explain why this isn't... This thing is giving us weakness. I need strength, I think. But I can't, because that helmet has blinding. Ah, come on. Can I get close enough for get... Come on, where's your hitbox? Oh, wait, no, this does punching, and we have weakness, so that's not actually gonna work either. Ah. This is not going our way. Ah, come on, let me at you. That grab is so annoying. It, like... Oh. I think we're lagging a little bit at this point. Come on. Come on. Let me at him. Let me at him. Stop putting me in the ground. Oh, I need to get clear. I need to get clear and heal up. Oh, this is a battle of attrition. And I don't know if I can win. Ah. I need to get away from this thing, and it's just not letting me with this. Actually, this open space is a blessing and a curse. We have more space to run, and we have more freedom of movement, but so does the dragon. We actually wanted to use this, like, ball attack, because we can dodge that. And that's... And it's not actually coming at us as it does that, so we're good in this situation. Let me give reach, and balloon... Ah, just out of reach. Gotcha. Oh, where am I? Oh, I am in the sky. Come on. Come on. It's you and me. You and me. Ah. Where is it? Oh, we got it. We got it. Oh, boy. I saw it was low and just started going at it without really any concern for safety, because in that last, like, couple minutes, that last minute or so of the fight, I really just said, okay, one of us is going down. I think I can outdamage you, despite you giving us weakness. And oh boy, was that close. Oh boy. Okay, that second dragon was quite a bit more challenging than the first. Oh, look at all that. No egg still. Wait, no, there is an egg. Yay! Mother of Dragons. Is that it? That was a tier 5. Oh, I wish I'd gotten a thumbnail of that one. I got pictures of the first one. Truth be told, I went into spectator mode just to get a good screenshot of it without dying. I should have gotten a screenshot of the second one. I didn't realize it was tier 5. Look how many scales that gave us. We're going dragon scales for a while. We now have a dragon egg and an emu egg in our inventory. Because that's yeah, those are of equal value, right? A dragon from an egg from a gargantuan size dragon of how do I want to say this? A dragon that literally could not be bigger, the egg an offspring of one of those, or the offspring of a giant bird. What's more valuable? Oh boy, that second dragon was something. I was not expecting it to turn out like that. I saw it underground and thought it was tier 4 again. I just went at it. It did not turn out to be tier 4. Nope, that was not tier 4. Plus, like, the terrain was definitely not to our advantage. But hey, we got there in the end. Anyway, I'm just sort of rounding around rambling after that excitement that was the last, like, 10 minutes of just open combat with the dragon. I was not prepared. I was just not prepared. But anyways, I guess we're mapping out this island a little bit. No. I should probably run back to the ship. I don't actually know why I just started running. I was just rambling and running at the same time just to do something, apparently. But anyways, looking at the time. Oh boy. Yeah, this turned out to be an episode. I am actually quite impressed with this episode. We tried going toe-to-toe with a tier 4 with just standing our ground, taking hits and deal. Well, we attempted going toe-to-toe with a tier 4 dragon and just going blow for blow, and that ended with our deaths. But then we went a little bit more tactically against a tier 5, and despite it getting pretty close at a couple points, we did actually manage to do it without dying, which is pretty cool, I think. Anyways, I just saw this sign, and it said 2,000 directions north is a village, so that's going to be just about 4,000 wide, as long as we stay at about the same. Yeah, the possible village? How did I miss the P again? This is the third time I type in possible village in the waypoints thing, and just the P doesn't appear. But there we go. Anyways, with all... I'm gonna leave you alone, rattlesnakes. Please don't come after me and bite me. That would not be nice. I thought that was too high water for a second, and I just wasn't paying attention. And I was about to lose it a little bit because we just fought and killed 2 dragons, but like a puddle of water was gonna kill us. That would have been something, wouldn't it? You know what? Just to make sure there's nothing going on around here, just a couple little flashes, just to see if there's another dragon nearby. Oh, accidentally minimized the game. Anyways. I'm just been rambling the last few minutes, just like, what just happened? I'm a little in shock about the dragon combat, I think. I was I put that in, expecting it to come in handy eventually. I wasn't expecting to fight a tier 4 and then a tier 5 right back to back so quickly. Also, I completely glossed over the damage and destruction caused by this dragon. This cave was already here, right? Yeah, this is not a dragon cave. This is like a natural cave. You can tell because it's tiny. Where is the hole that the dragon came out of? It was like right by the ship. All of these are just like its blast hitting the ground. Here it is. Oh, if that was a little bit lower into the west, that thing very easily could have flown right into the ship. And I have no idea if that would have damaged it. I have a feeling it would have. I don't know. But the Valkyrien / Eureka ships are a little weird with what actually does damage to them. Like, they can burn and they'll explode from like TNT and creepers and stuff. But I've seen some people play with it, and there are like modded explosions that don't actually deal damage for some reason. So I'm assuming the ships would probably take damage from an Ender Dragon, so I'm assuming that they'd probably take damage from an Ice and Fire Dragon. But that's just a theory at this point. I'm just very glad that the dragon didn't go at it. Because I would not have been impressed if I had to make complete and total repairs if the ship was completely totaled. I would not have been happy. We would have been stranded out here unless we made like a tiny little boat instead. But anyways, I've been rambling for like 5 minutes at this point just because just trying to get over what happened with that dragon combat, apparently. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.